Hey everybody, it's Laura from Budget RX, and today we are going to go through my first month salary as a physician and talk about what the budget is going to be for the month, and then focus on how I'm going to cash stuff the money that's allocated for this week. So I get paid once a month now from the hospital, but I will be breaking that up into a weekly cash stuffing because I have found, just like when you ask your doctor, what is the best kind of exercise for me to do? And hopefully your doctor says it's the kind of exercise that you enjoy and can do consistently. It's the same thing with money. I've been cash stuffing for over a year now, and I have really found it to be something that I can do consistently and something that I enjoy, and it brings out like a creative side, which is really nice as a difference from my job, right? So I have found this to be a really awesome way of saving money consistently. So I like to do it every week. It helps make the money real. It helps keep me motivated. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So after sending some money to my HSA and to my retirement, I am allocating for myself a budget of $4,500 a month. And let's see, so my rent is $1,900, gym is $30, Apple storage is $3, and then some expenses that I split with my partner was around $200 this month. All right, so in total, that's $2,133 taken off the top. So that's a little over $2,000 for me to split up over 4 weeks of July. So in total, we are gonna cash stuff $1,033. Now that also includes some of the money from my games binder. Once a month I play a games binder, and if I hit $50 or $25 in some cases in a certain category, then I get to put that money in my sinking fund. So I have a couple of those today, and then I have some placeholder money, money that I'm just going to keep in the bank and represent it in my sinking funds, and then the rest is real cash. All right, we'll start with money that I'm saving for the longest term and then go backwards. So this stuff, these binders, I'm using to save for things like 4 or 5 years out. So we'll start with Zodiac. Zodiac is a binder that I designed and you can get on my Etsy shop. And it basically lets you get, there's all of these really cute, different Zodiac themed savings challenges. And so I got all 12 and I put them in this binder. And so it's a binder I can use every year, but have new challenges. And so I thought that was really fun. So we are done with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. No, we're on Cancer. Okay. And then there's this like dashboard that shows which signs we've already completed. So Cancer, we are on, and we are going to be putting in $20. This binder is helping me save for longevity testing and like the whole category of me trying to be more healthy and expand my lifespan and health span, hopefully. Extra blood tests I want to do, or extra treatments that I want to do, or stuff like that. So it's saving for the future, which is, Zodiac is kind of like looking towards the future. So that's kind of why I'm doing this one. So we're doing 20, and each star was going to be worth 5. So it looks like we're going to finish this one. And then I'll be able to bring out the coloring challenge for Cancer next week and start coloring that one in. And we have like 2 more weeks on this one, I think. So that's Zodiac. And then we have my beauty binder. This is another one that I designed as well. And I just remembered I'm supposed to put $160 back in here. If you saw my unstuffing and condensing video, you saw that I accidentally took this cash out and when I wasn't supposed to. Let me go get that. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. There we go. All right, so now it's the way that it was supposed to be. And today we're gonna put in 40, which means that we just completed. Each of these lips equals 20. So we just completed this. This should equal 200. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So that means we get to take these lips off, fill this next envelope. And put these lips on this lady. Give her some filler. There we go. So I'm saving for some laser treatment. I definitely have enough to start, so I'll probably start soon. But that is the beauty binder, and I'm hoping to get some more lips so I can start selling these again. I have all the materials except for more of these lips. They went up like cost, like 3 times in cost, so I've been hoping that they would come down. We'll see. 10K, this is saving for a big trip when I graduate from residency or fellowship. We're working on our next 200. We're gonna put in 40. And then Cosmos, this is a binder with a bunch of games, and I'm saving for a robot in the future. We're going to play with $30 today. And we'll start with our scratch off book here, Nebula 9. We're on this scratcher, which is a rocket ship, which is worth $5. So we'll put 5 in here. Okay, save 500. We'll roll a 12-sided die. 9. I mean, that's like starting to look good, huh? I think we're past the halfway mark on this one, trying to save to 500. Pretty cool. Okay, infinity. This could be bad because I don't think we have 20. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 plus, so we have, okay, so we have, no. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so we have 16. So we could only do 10 or 15. Okay, so we are currently on 10, I think. Yeah, we're on 10. So first we'll roll and see, are we staying? Are we going forward? Are we going back? We're going forward. How many spaces? 1. Of course, we're going to 20. Great. So how many did we say? We have 16. You know what that means? That means that I have to go into the mysterious envelope and get out $4. We did just add some. So this is like where I put some extra dollars to make up for situations like this. So I don't have an IOU. I just put like 10, 15-ish dollars in here. Make sure that there's about that much in there. And then, so if I'm adding 4, I need to add 4 to my spreadsheet. Okay, so that's gonna be 20. And that's Cosmos. All right, next we're gonna be saving into this binder that I also got from Budget with Ira, and it is for saving for a pet emergency fund. I don't have a pet yet, but I want a good emergency fund before I get it, and I want to get a dog. We are working on the next 100, and we get to put $40 in today. So let's see how close we are. So now we have 50, so we're halfway to the next 100. And then I've got my $250 rainbow binder. I sell these as well on Etsy in either $250 or $500. And it's just really pretty, like stained glass, like style that makes me so happy. We're gonna put 5 in. This I'm just saving for whenever I finish it, I get to use the money for whatever I want. So it's kind of like a surprise, I don't know, splurge kind of thing. And then we have the money that I use to save for my games binder, like I was talking about before. So Sunday playing with friends, it took Judy a long time to upload the new coloring sheet. So I was not able to print the new gnomes off in time for this video. So I'll just have to put them in next week, but we are saving $18 this week. And then in my July savings, I'm going to put 10. Okay, now we get to do sinking funds, which is the most fun part. Now, a lot of people are new to the channel and they all really love this box. I don't blame them. I love this box too. I have been using it for over a year now and I still prefer it to binders. I love the feeling of, it's like a treasure chest, you know? You've got your treasure in here and it's your sinking funds and it just feels so fun to open up. So people ask me if I'm selling it, if I make it, where I get it from. I'm not opposed to the idea of selling this. The box I have just gotten at Michael's, the craft store, and then I get balsa wood and I cut these pieces and I sand them down, kind of like round corners and stuff, and then you get binder clips and the clear sleeves and you cut them and you put them on there, and then you just, you know, you get creative with whatever insert you want to have the names on there. So, I mean, I encourage people to make it themselves. If it's really something that you would like me to sell, I will look into how much time and like how to make it worth my time. But I'm not going to do that unless someone like is really serious about it. Anyway, but that's how I did it. And maybe I could even just like make a quick video to show how, if I have the time. But yeah, so that's that. Anyway, let's get started. Emergency is getting $5. And now it has 1,150, 70, 90, 95. 1,195. Nourish. Okay, so this is for groceries. And we're adding today 320 for the month. This is monthly grocery budget. So let's see. Here we go. So in total, I have 200, 300, 400, 450, 474, 474. So I had leftover from last month, which is good because a butcher box came out. Mint, $5 into mint, and so now I have $155 towards my yearly cell phone bill. Go is transportation, and I put $40 a week into that. And so now I have 320, 40, 60, 80, 402, right? Yeah, 402. Now, I'm not sure. I think that I don't have the right purple for this. I don't think it's the right purple. So it's gonna be 2 shades of purple. Rent insurance is getting $5. This is also a monthly or a yearly bill. So that's 30 so far. Wellness is getting $50. So now it has 100. Epithelium, that's hair, skin, and nails, kind of like a beauty category. That's getting 30. So now we have 250, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 60, 70, 370. Sanctuary is getting $5. So now it has $225. Wardrobe is getting $20. It has 0. So we will now 20. We are adding 25 like we do every week. $325 in tech. Fees, 5. So I accidentally paid my credit card bill out of a completely wrong account. I don't know how that account was even associated with my credit card account, but it ended up overdrafting, like going into the negative on one of my checking accounts. So I had to wire money that day, which then cost a bunch of money. So that's why I have this category, because all of the random fees that happen in life that you weren't planning on, this thing has saved me now like 3 or 4 times. So I'm really grateful for this category, which now has 175 in it, minus $40 for wire transfers. Buffer is getting $5. And if you watched my last video, you will know that I had to pull out of this for last month, which sucks, but that's how the cookie crumbles. So we're gonna add 5. So now it has 255 in buffer. Gifts is also getting 5. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 160 in gifts. Hobbies is getting, it's actually getting $60. So it's gonna get 10 plus 50. And I just realized I didn't put in the extra 25 that I got for technology from the games binder, so we'll have to go back to that. But, so now we have, hobbies is really getting beefed up. Okay, 500, 700, 950, 70, 90, 1,000, and 10. $1,010. So a big chunk of that is gonna go towards cross-country skiing in the winter. That's why there's so much in there. Okay, travel is getting 30, right? Yes, it's getting 30. So now travel has 100, 50, 70, 90, 200. Puppy is getting $60, so it's getting its normal 10, and it's getting $50 from the games binder. So now it has 1,250, 70, 90, 310, 320, 330, 350. Is that right? 20, 30, 40, 13, 40. Smell Goods is getting $10, and it now has 220, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 260. Fine Spirits is getting 5, and it now has 120, 40, 55, 155 towards Fine Spirits. And Holiday Boost is getting 5. And we have 150, 60, 65, 70, 170 in Holiday Boost. Luxury Boost is getting 5, and it has 0 right now, so Football is getting 5. Take out the star notes there. We got 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. We've got $90 towards a football subscription. And then we have Splurge, which is getting nothing. And then now we gotta find Tech again. Tech, I think is, here it is. Got Tech, which is getting, it's 25 from the games binder. Okay, so now Tech has 320, 40, 45, 50. 350 in Tech. Cool. All right, so that is sinking funds. Now we go to my wallet. So the money for the week. Now, here's my wallet. Every Monday, I go into my wallet and I see if there's any cash that I can spare for this challenge. This is my Monday challenge. And every Monday, I try to spare a little bit of money for this. And this will be done November 17th, which is perfect timing for all of the holiday sales. for being able to get a ticket to fly home for Christmas. So that's kind of where this money is gonna go. Now, this is the money that I took from my wallet this last week. So I just wanted to show that to you. Next week, hopefully, I can spare some money for this envelope as well. Let's see what I have left over from my wallet. Drink, spend, and be merry. So we had some fun with my co-residents and spent that money. Spending money, we've got 10 left over. And drink, I got some wine and some ciders for the month. So hopefully I am set there. So that is that. So we are gonna put this $10 into my leftover savings challenge, Pixel Perfect. So let's do that. Let's put 10 in there and do 5 2s. Okay. All right, so that's the leftover stuff. So what do we do with all this, huh? We are going to put money into, so we don't put, oh wait, it's the beginning of the month. So I haven't spent from this yet. I mean, from the drink, sorry. I ended up spending what I had for last month. Okay. Okay, so every week we're gonna put 40 in drink, and then every week spend is gonna get 10 and be merry is gonna get 10. And so that means I need to put 20 bucks into this envelope for week 2, this envelope for week 3, and this envelope for week 4. And I'll give that to myself every week. And whatever's left over, I get to put in my leftover savings challenge. So that is it for the week. Please say hey in the comments because I love to hear from y'all. Otherwise, I will see you around next weekend for week 2 of cash stuffing in July. And take care, and I'll see you guys next week.